So you've done it. You've finished your masterpiece. But how do you get it from that document on your computer to the virtual shelves of Amazon or Barnes & Noble? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down that whole journey from manuscript to market and show you exactly what it takes to get a professionally designed book that really stands out.
Right? This is the big question every author faces. You have poured your heart, your soul, countless hours into the words, and now you're just staring at a wall of text in a Word document. So how do you take that raw material and give it the polish it deserves? How do you make it look and feel like a real competitive book on a crowded shelf? And this really shows you what I'm talking about. The transformation is just, wow. On the left, that's the raw manuscript, just text. But look at the right. That's a professionally typeset page. You've got these elegant fonts, that beautiful drop cap pulling you into the chapter. The margins are perfect. This isn't just about looking pretty. It's about creating a fantastic, immersive experience for your reader from the second they open the book.
Okay, so here's our game plan for today. First up, we'll talk about what professional design even is. Then, we'll dive into the specifics of making a print book. After that, we'll get into the nitty-gritty of costs. Then, we'll cover digital formatting, and finally, we'll look at what a full professional publishing package should give you.
So let's jump right into section 1, turning that manuscript of yours into a true masterpiece. This is all about understanding the core pieces of design that take you from being a writer to being a published author.
So, what is professional book design, really? Well, it's the whole shebang. It's the interior layout, the typesetting that makes your pages just a joy to read. It's, of course, that eye-catching cover design that makes someone stop scrolling. It's about picking the right fonts, seamlessly adding in any pictures, and making sure you have both print and ebook versions ready to go right from the start.
All right, let's get a little more specific. Section 2 is all about crafting your print book. This is where we take all those design ideas and actually apply them to create a physical product that's ready for print-on-demand services like Amazon KDP.
Okay, you're going to hear this term a lot, the print-ready PDF. This is not your average, everyday PDF. This thing is a super high-resolution file where every single detail, the margins, the page numbers, the headers, is set perfectly to KDP's very strict rules. It also includes something called bleed, which is just a little extra space for images that go right to the edge of the page, so nothing important gets cut off. Think of it as the literal blueprint for your physical book. And this, right here, really captures the whole philosophy. Good design should be invisible. It's not supposed to scream for attention, it's supposed to elevate your writing. Professional formatting is all about honoring the quality of your words and giving the reader an amazing experience, making the book in their hands feel just as good as the story inside.
All right, let's talk about the thing everyone wants to know, the money. In this section, we're going to decode the design costs, and you'll see that it really boils down to two main things: how many pages your book has and how complex the layout is.
Most of the time, you'll see services broken down into 3 tiers like this. First, you've got standard text. This is your go-to for novels, memoirs, poetry, books that are mostly just words. Then there's enhanced layout. This is for nonfiction that needs a little extra flair, things like tables, custom call-out boxes, or some images. And finally, you've got premium illustrated, for books where the visuals are the main event, like a children's book.
So for a standard text-heavy book, like your typical novel, you're usually looking at a range somewhere between $200 and $900. This pretty much covers a standard book length of about 100 to 300 pages and gets you all the professional styling you need.
Now, if your book has a bit more going on, say it's a self-help book with charts and pull quotes, you're probably in the enhanced layout tier. The price here reflects that extra design work, usually landing somewhere between $350 and over $1,200 for a book up to about 250 pages. And for those really visual, full-color projects like a beautiful children's book or a photo-heavy coffee table book, you're in the premium tier. The investment here is obviously higher, starting around $600 and going up to $1,500 or more, because pretty much every single page needs custom design and careful image placement.
And beyond just the inside of your book, there are usually a few flat-fee add-ons you can get. A professional cover design is, absolutely essential, but you can also get cool 3D mock-ups for your marketing, help with your official ISBN registration, or even rush delivery if you're on a super tight deadline. Okay, so we've talked a lot about the printed page, but let's be real, we live in a digital world. So let's pivot and talk about formatting your book for digital readers.
For ebooks, the file you need to know about is the ePub file.
The best way to think about it is that it's more like a little website than a static PDF. The key here is reflowable text, which just means the words can automatically adjust to fit any screen size, from a tiny phone to a big tablet. This is what makes sure your table of contents is always clickable and the reading experience is just smooth for everybody.
And just like with print, the price for converting to an ePub depends on complexity. A simple text-only novel is the easiest and cheapest. An illustrated book with images is going to cost a bit more per page to make sure they all look good. And then a really technical book with lots of complex tables or equations needs the most hands-on work to get right.
So let's bring this all home. Let's look at the complete professional publishing package, what you actually get at the end of the day, and why every single piece of it matters.
When it's all said and done, this is the toolkit you should have. You should get your print-ready PDFs for the paperback and hardcover. You should get your ePub file for all the digital stores. You should have your ISBN and all your metadata organized. And you should even get some great-looking 3D mock-ups so you can start marketing your book right away.
So why go this route instead of, trying to figure it all out on YouTube? Honestly, it's about peace of mind. A pro already knows all the weird, tricky KDP standards. They make sure your print and digital books actually look like they belong together. They get quality work done on a deadline, and they're there to help you from start to finish. Because this is the ultimate goal, right? It's not just about making your book available, it's about making it desirable. This whole transformation process elevates your work and gives readers the confidence that they are buying a quality product, one that can stand right next to anything from a major publisher. So we'll leave you with this to think about. You've done the hardest part. You wrote the story, you perfected the words. Is giving it a professional design that crucial final step your book needs to finally connect with readers and really find its audience? Something to consider. Thanks for tuning in.